thought about church today, I got to be here for 8, 9:30, and 10. And although I can use it, and more praying is not bad, I got to see 3 very different services. At 8 o'clock, it's quite quiet, almost like in a monastery. And at 9:15, we celebrated the Eucharist with cymbals and bells and all sorts of things, and little people knee-high running around through the chapel, and this beautiful service. I want to thank Deborah today for not scheduling a hymn that started with Hail. For those of us who went to the game last night and heard it 100 times. I've become very interested in stewardship over the last couple of years. For the last 3, I'll finish a 3-year term in the vestry in January, finish 2 years as senior warden. And the one thing that we spend lots and lots of time doing is thinking about how we can squeeze more out of the budget. And the Finance Committee and the Stewardship Committee work just as hard doing that. It helps me understand how complex this place is. You know, not only do we have 3 services this morning, we fed over 100 people breakfast, and tonight we finished at dusk with Compline. Those are 5 different populations, and all of them are enriched by this church and by our work. And that's just part of the complexity. A church is a complex of moving parts, and it's said that churches run on time, talent, and treasure. And as you can see by many of the activities in our church, we're really rich with time and talent. We sometimes fall a little short with treasure. Over the last several years at the annual meeting, we've passed a budget that had a deficit and a projection to borrow from our savings to meet the needs of the budget. This year, we've reduced costs in some areas, and we hope to balance the budget, and that's part of the appeal to you for stewardship funds. The neat thing about those last 2 or 3 years is that somehow we have what John Wright, our treasurer, calls the December surprise, and there's a surge of giving, and we're not quite sure where it comes from, how it comes to us, but that's what we've been balancing the budget on the last couple of years. This is a strong congregation, and we're not having some of the problems that other congregations are having, and we seek to do many things. So we have 9 services, 2 of which have been added in the last 5 years, which serve new populations, people that wouldn't come here otherwise. We have our outreach program. Ginger and the committee works hard on that, which began with a major effort with breakfast 30 years ago. Our music program is growing, and it's very important. It's very special to me. I have a son who grew up with that program. And our education program really is very robust. All of those pieces come together, and we really can't work without any part of them. If we lose a piece, we lose our balance, we lose our mission, and more importantly, we lose money. So, we come asking you to do all you can to support us. If you haven't pledged in the past, could you please pledge? If you can squeeze a little bit more out, that'd be great. And we thank you for your support over the years, and thank you for listening.